Why don't you make the lad a cup of tea? He's had a shock.
Why don't you make him a cup of tea?
I don't know where anything is.
Sugar.
3.
Why did I have to say all that stuff?
Because it's the truth, probably. Everything we say for a good reason. Now, I don't know the full story. I don't know what happened. But it looked to me like she bashed up your van with her car. The second you try to say anything, Tyrone flies off the handle like a savage.
Yeah, I suppose.
I tell you what, if your granddad had witnessed that, and your grandma, they brought him up, you know. They did everything for him. He was like Mowgli, that kid.
It's not Tyrone's fault, it's Kirsty's.
He still took her word against yours, though, didn't he?
She's carrying his child.
Right, I need to go back to work now, babe.
I'm not going to go back in.
No, you sit there. You get off. I'll finish the brew.
You sure?
Yeah.
Thanks. And, thank you. See you later.
See you.
Where do you keep the milk?
Have you ever made a cup of tea in your life before? It's in the fridge where it's traditionally kept.
So, Neil, thank you once again for choosing us.
Oh, no, thank you.
It's a lovely new range, Neil. Despite what I said earlier, I'd quite happily be seen in most of your new stock.
Where, though, Sally, where? We'll talk to you on the 23rd, yeah?
I'll look forward to it.
Bye then, Neil.
Nice to meet you, Sally.
That went well.
I'm tempted to make you pay for yours.
What? He was quite taken with a few of my proposals. You need to keep an open mind.
No, you need to keep your mouth shut.
You know, it's incredible, really. You only need 3 92-year-olds and you're back somewhere between Louis XIV and Napoleon.
I don't think she'd thank you for saying that.
Oh, she didn't suffer fools.
Oh, I don't know. She served Ken all those years.
She always had a lot of time for me. She just didn't like to show it.
Well, she spoke her mind, that's for sure, but she was a very funny woman.
Oh, she certainly was. And hopeless at cheating.
Was she?
One Christmas, she came round to play cards, and the following morning, I found 3 aces tucked under the tablecloth. Oh, she denied it outright.
Actually, Emily, it was me.
I beg your pardon?
The night I got drunk.
Well, that hardly narrows it down.
Uh-oh.
No, I'd he's better for nearly 30 years about that.
I know, I was often there.
And you never said a word.
I'm saying it now.
Shame on you, Rita.
Hey, we can't all be Emily Bishop. And it wasn't 3 aces. The 3 kings.
Why, Sal?
Did you go?
Yeah, thought you would have been there.
Well, I had a meeting.
Oh, yeah? How is life in the fast lane?
Yeah, it's good. It's okay.
Oh, no. What's going on here? I can't leave those monkeys to do anything. You know, 3-hour lunches, knocking off early. I've only got to turn my back for 1 second.
But you were keeping things separate.
Oh, we are, sort of. But this sends out the wrong message, doesn't it? You know, if someone pulls up with a flat tyre or wants an MOT doing quick and the shutters are shut.
Better get back with Snow Dundee. You're not going to put your overalls over that, are you?
No. I'll hang it up. I bet they're in the pub.
See ya.
Yeah, bye, Sal.
No. Tyrone bought it off him. It was all above board.
You were there, were you? You saw the paperwork.
Well, of course I didn't.
Dad was old. He was confused.
But they still let him live there, though. Rent-free, I think.
A lodger in his own home. Tyrone sweet-talked him into virtually giving it away.
I'm not sure that's true.
You're very trusting. It's a very nice quality, Tommy. But there's another word for trusting. Naive. You've just witnessed Tyrone's true colours. He's a big pudding on the surface, everybody's best buddy. The next thing you know, he's all set to leather you.
He's in love.
Who says he wasn't the last time when he was packing up my dad's belongings and shoving them into the box room? Dad was like you. He was trusting.
And Ty thought the world of him.
And why wouldn't he, eh? Me mum and dad, they were his meal ticket. A pair of kind-hearted old saps prepared to take in a stray. Well, he fed that stray up till he was big and strong and very, very persuasive. Then he turned round and he bit them.
I don't know. He always seems dead grateful.
Got what he wanted, though, didn't he? They're both dead, he owns their house, and you, their own flesh and blood, will have to pay rent like a stranger.
I was a stranger.
Your family. Dad would have turned in his grave.
He was cremated.
Then Tyrone squeezed you out and all. For a woman again. You don't turn to jelly every time some bird flutters her eyelids at you, turn your back on your mates.
But we'll be all right, won't we? I mean, we have to be. We work together.
You don't have to, though, do you?
Why? What else am I going to do?
Oh, yeah. Is she coming?
No. Why would you come out here?
To look for me?
You're not even married yet. Are you really that scared of her?
Of course not.
You're quaking.
I'm cold.
Oh, he was supposed to be a bit rough. Love him and leave him.
Haven't you ever been scared of a woman?
Hey, listen, I wore the trousers in 05 in my marriages. Nobody told me I couldn't smoke or what time I had to be home.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I quite like being told. I mean, where's the fun in coming home late if there's no curfew, huh?
It's funny, isn't it? A few days ago, he didn't want to shake your hand.
Said I reminded him of my granddad. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
So what's he offering?
A job. Helping him oversee the rest of the development, so being his eyes and ears, and basically just spying on Jason, which is money for nothing.
How much money?
We haven't discussed that bit.
So it's not money for nothing then, is it? It's the exact opposite.
I'm probably going to say no anyway. I'm a mechanic.
You're a skipper.
Hey, it's a good trade.
Well, who knows? When Terry's place is up and running, it gives you the chance to patch things up, doesn't it? And he definitely stood by you earlier. If it wasn't for him, you would have got battered.
Not necessarily.
He wants to get to know you.
You've heard what people say.
Yeah, and I heard what people say about my dad and all. They said he was a junkie and a nutcase. He wasn't. He was a kitchen fitter who fell in hard times. He lost some business and he hurt his back. And then he got in some debt. What are people now?
Yeah, at least he didn't sell you.
No, but he let me down. And I forgave him. Look, all I'm saying is just give it a chance, yeah?
Oh, where have you lot been?
Thank you. Thank you. Gordon, I'd just like to say a few words on behalf of us all. I think it's clear from all the faces here today that your mother was very popular and well-liked.
She was, Gordon. She was very well liked. There's only Emily said a bad word about her. Oh, Victor. We had some laughs with her, didn't we?
We'll miss her wit, her wisdom, her words of advice, and, from those of us who've experienced it, her tough love.
We will.
Betty always seemed to enjoy life, and I think we can all learn a thing or two from that.
Oh, we could.
But most of all, we will always remember her.
Thanks again.
Oh, Gordon, I think you wanted to say a few words now.
Listen, I'm not going to keep you too long. I know I bored you once already this afternoon.
Not at all.
I was going through my mum's belongings and I found some letters. One of them was written only last week. To be read at my wake, it says, so I think I should oblige.
You better heart.
To my dearest friends, I wish I could be with you today, but unfortunately I can't. I hope that when you're listening to this, you're all sat in the Rovers with a drink in your hands and a smile on your face. Some of you might not know, but I was born around the corner at number 6 Tile Street.
She was. I didn't know that.
So you can see that in 92 years, I didn't get very far. I worked here for longer than many of you care to remember, especially you, Ken, and you, Emily. They hadn't even put a man on the moon when I started, but it seems like yesterday. I've never been one for retirement.
You can say that again.
I never even really liked holidays, if you want to know the truth. But how many people can you say, honestly, enjoyed their work? Not many, I bet. I've been lucky, but the reason I carried on is I like you all. The landladies and landlords I've worked for, like Annie and Bet, Liz and Steve, and many of the regular customers I got to know so well. Steve MacDonald's love life was always hard to keep up with, but I tried.
It's only joking, Vicar.
I hope you eventually find happiness, Steve. Dennis and Rita, I wish you both luck. Who says you shouldn't keep trying? And as for Ken and Deirdre, I hope you finally realize you're both as bad as each other and you might as well just face the facts. You belong together.
What did she?
To everybody else that might be listening, I'll miss you. Well, that's about all from me. I'll sign off now, as my pen is running out. But listen, have a drink, Don't be glum. And remember, as the old song goes, it's later than you think. All my love. Betty.
To Betty.
To Betty.
To Betty.
Well, I hope the vicar isn't driving.
What the? Oh! Oh,
Who are you phoning?
my solicitor. This ends now, Lewis, right now.
Look, Sally, I am sorry if I was abrupt with you earlier. It's just that I didn't really need you in that meeting.
Got to treat each other as equals if we're going to do this.
Well, to be honest, we haven't even formalised an arrangement yet.
We've agreed in principle.
OK, look, Sal, listen. The thing is, with clients like Trinley's, continuity is everything. And when you started going on about they should change their name and make racier knickers...
I didn't actually say that.
You were going to, though, weren't you?
Come on, I'm bursting with ideas.
I know you are.
Well, just let me fly.
I will let you taxi on the runway, but just one step at a time. OK.
Knock, knock.
Here comes trouble. Right, look, Sally, home time, please.
No, I'm happy to work late.
We don't have to revolutionise women's underwear in 1 week.
OK. But tomorrow, I want to run some more ideas past you.
I can't wait.
Bye then, Peter.
Bye, Sally. Little overeager.
Oh, Peter, I have created a monster. She is Frankenstein.
No, you're Frankenstein.
Oh, how very dare you.
Well, it's a common misconception, but Frankenstein was the doctor, you see, not the monster.
How was your day?
Oh, you know, fair to middling. I had the custody hearing come through. Suddenly I'm very nervous.
Hello.
Oh, smashing service.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
She deserved every single minute of it. She was a wonderful, wonderful person.
Oh, thanks, Norris. Thanks very much.
And an avid reader, by all accounts.
Your mum? Yeah, she liked a good thriller. Gorier the better.
And newspapers, too.
Oh, yeah, the Gazette. She devoured it from cover to cover. First thing she did each morning.
Yeah.
And if the newspaper boy was late, there was hell to pay.
Did you say to pay?
Sorry?
I thought you said something about paying. But...
Hell to pay, I said, if the newspaper boy was late.
Misheard.
Yeah.
Mind you, having said that, once it had been delivered, she was always very prompt and up to date with remuneration.
Was she? Oh, so good to know. Listen, if you'll excuse me, Norris, I've just got to thank the vicar.
Any joy?
Not yet.
Yeah, OK, Bob, fine. Thank you. Yes, I'll speak to you soon. Bye. There it is, then. Did you get the gist of all that?
Oh, I did indeed. So, David forced you into signing over the salon?
Look, if he's going to play dirty, so am I.
Bullied you into putting it into his name and then changed the locks?
Well, he might just as well have done that.
I didn't know you had it in you.
Well, I have had a drink, I suppose. Oh, do you think I should ring Bob back and tell him not to do it?
Well, he's applying for an injunction first thing tomorrow.
As things stand, yes.
I mean, this might get serious. If you're prepared to stand by these exaggerations, look people in the eye and say David conned you from the off.
I want my business back, Lewis.
Well, then, let him apply for an injunction and see what happens.
I'm stooping to their level.
Well, it's either that or let them win.
What would you do?
Well, I'd go for the injunction. But then I'm despicable, remember?
What is it?
I've no idea. It was amongst their belongings.
The attention of Sean Tully not to be opened until after my death, Betty.
Well, there's only one way to find out, Sean.
Right, these are on Betty.
Oh, she had it all planned out.
Carl thought we were footing the bill. You should have seen his face.
How many bottles is that now, love?
I was under very strict instructions.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had a drink of that.
Well, better late than never.
3 pounds of stewing lamb cubed, 4 carrots, 2 large onions.
What's that?
Only a certain recipe for a certain dish.
Betty's hot.
I've had enough now.
Yes, me too.
Do you fancy a game of cards, Emily?
Oh, Rita, come on.
Well, you be
I
careful
don't-
because you're drunk.
Yeah, well,
Dennis,
Yeah.
are you coming, love?
I might stay for one more.
Right, well, don't be too long, will you? No. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Rita.
Night. It's lovely do.
Good night, Rita.
Oh, God.
Thanks for everything.
Come here.
Thank
One
you.
of the
Are you going to
best.
try again?
Good night.
No, I don't think so. Sometimes things happen, Mary. Some customers simply get away with it.
I know it's late.
What do you want?
Were you in bed?
No, I was doing Kirsty hot water bottle.
Can I come in?
Really upset this afternoon.
Yeah, well, so was I.
You had no right to say that stuff. She never went into your van.
Yeah, well, that's debatable.
Molly did what she did, but that has got nothing to do with Kirsty, and it doesn't make me a mug.
I know it doesn't. And I'm sorry.
Right. Well, I don't want any more of this, understood? I don't want you talking about Kirsty in that way again. I won't have it.
I understand.
Good.
The thing is, I didn't just come here to apologise. I wanted to let you know that I've decided to leave the garage as of now.
Is that right?
Ty, you've been a really good mate to me, and you still are. I don't want to spoil that. I just thought I should back off.
Right.
Tyrone, have you got that bottle yet?
You should get back to her.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, best,
Oh, thanks for letting us be part of it.
It was only right. Listen, about this letter. Whatever its legal implications, it was addressed to my mum. It was her decision, and she made it a long time ago.
Thanks.
What time is it? Am I in trouble, do you think?
Will she be waiting up?
Oh, I shouldn't think so. She likes to get me to switch everything off. She unplugs the telly every night, you know.
Well, you can't be too careful these days.
Dennis, have you been smoking cigars?
Oh, can you tell?
Dennis, you smell like you've been to a dinner party with Fidel Castro, Winston Churchill and Jimmy Savile.
That must have been some part.
That's it. Has anybody got mint?
Night, Stella.
Night.
Good night.
See you again, Gordon.
Yeah, no doubt. Right, young lady.
I loved your mum. She was top.
Yeah, she was, wasn't she? She was top. Night-night.
Thought I might find you here.
Workaholic, me. Always have been.
I went to see Tyrone. I said sorry and we made up.
Oh, well, that's good news, I suppose.
And I also told him that I won't be working at the garage anymore. So, you know, if that offer's still open.
Of course it is! You and me, eh? Of course it is! We'll take on the world.
We'll see.
It was nice today, wasn't it?
Yeah, she liked it. She loved a good dude, did better.
I bet she worked at enough of those over the years.
Career barmaid. Imagine that.
There's worse jobs.
I'm not knocking it.
I wonder why she never took it up.
Well, there's no mystery to it. She's just clever than most, that's all. I mean, who'd run a pub?
Hey, steady.
No, well, you won't see me down in that cellar at 6:30 in the morning. I won't see 90 if I did. That's probably why she stayed so cheerful.
You look done in.
Yeah, I am.
Everything all right with your Tommy earlier?
Oh, yeah, never had a cat handle.
Go on, get yourself home.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll finish this off in the morning.
You're gonna have to cross a name off the road, you know.
Haven't deleted a number from my phone yet. Can't bring myself to do it.
You will.
You've taken it very well, I must say.
I would have given anything for my dad to reach that age.
Yeah, I bet. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Right, night.
Take care, love. Night.
Hello, Rose returned. Right, who's for hot pot? Hey, I've only got one pair of hands, you know. You'll get a slap backside if you keep that up. I'm not past giving you a thick ear, lady. 41 years I've worked here. I'm always ready. I don't know what for, but I'm ready.
And as a tribute, we're looking at her incredible life this Sunday. The Betty Driver story is at 4:30.
From your boxing career, you earned £10 million.
Don't say that, because the taxman would be after my backside. Can we change the subject, Piers? What size shoes are you?
Piers Morgan's life stories. Frank Bruno is next.